Satnam, this is Mahanraj Kaur from the Great Divine Flow, and I'm coming to you to give you a meditation that will relieve tension and stress for the holidays. Sometimes we have to do more and be around more people, and sometimes that can take our energy or stresses out, so I have the fix for that. And then I want to talk to you about the stars and the moon and what energy is coming. So today is actually the dark moon of Scorpio. It's a great day to be quiet, to tune into your interior voice, to not really take any action, but to be present to what is going on in your soul and your heart. Tomorrow will be the new moon in Sagittarius. It's actually going to hit in the night. The moon will be in Sag, the sun will be in Sagittarius, and Jupiter, the ruling planet of Sagittarius, is at home in Sagittarius. So what does that mean for us? Well, Sagittarius is the planet of wisdom and knowledge. Beyond that, the wisest thing we can ever do is to listen to our intuition. But sometimes we just are like, I don't even know what my intuition is saying, because sometimes our gut is all, butterfly or tense because we're worried about something. Our heart feels tight, and then we cannot connect to a clear channel that knows intuitively what to do. Doing the work with Jupiter, which it's interesting, in Kundalini, our index fingers are Jupiter. So on Thursday morning at my class, we are going to do the Jupiter Kriya. And we're going to tape it live, so I'll give it to you next week. It's a great thing to do on Thursdays to pump up more prosperity, more opportunity, but more than that, the intuition to know when it's in front of you, right? To know what's in front of you and what to do. So I want to say a little bit more about this new moon. The new moon is like Santa Claus. What? All right, so here's Santa Claus, right? He's sort of make-believe and he doesn't exist. However, there really was a guy named Saint Nick that was really amazing and beautiful and gave things to the poor and the children. So the point is, there is this illusionary effect with the new moon because this Jupiter is squaring Neptune and Pisces. So there's a big square between delusion and dreamy and being out there and reality and the power to do it and the wisdom to know. So when we know that, we can do breath work or a Kriya that helps us be in the mindset, have the prana to recognize it. So here's like a great thing with Santa Claus. It really puts this in perspective. So, we often think, well, if I'm good, Santa's going to be bringing me candy canes and presents. But if I'm bad, Santa Claus will bring me coal. Well, here's the deeper story about that. St. Nicholas actually did bring some kids coal, but it was one of the best things he could have ever done. Because at that time, those that were poorer didn't have coal. They needed the coal to burn to warm their house. And warm house was way more important than a teddy bear at that point. So, wise. This new moon tomorrow and the next few days is about make sure you don't overlook the coal in your stocking. If life is giving you something, maybe it isn't as shiny and dreamy as you were wishing, but it's perfect and it has stability and it's actually what you need most. Maybe, you got told no on a loan or something, and the reality is because it's time for you to buckle down and create something from your business or save on something that you're overspending. There is a practicality that is being bloomed even in amongst this Jupiter Sagittarius energy, which is awesome because Sagittarius seeks the truth. And this is happening because we've got our amazing Saturn in Capricorn and Pluto in Capricorn kind of saying, look, our karma from the past has got to be cleaned up. Also, our nodes, they're kind of like our destiny right now. The North Node is in Cancer, about feeling our hearts and knowing our emotions, but the South Node is in Capricorn, keeping your structure together, having a good plan. This is not about either or. It's about and I'm practical, and I have a dream, and I bring them together, and that is the best. All right, so I'm going to show you a couple things to do to feel better. The first one is deep breaths while we ignite the Jupiter fingers so that we can have intuition. So I want you to clasp your hands together. Put your left thumb on top if you're a girl, right on top if you're a guy. Index finger, Jupiter points straight up. Bring this right at your heart. Hug in to your rib cage and place this right at the sternum. You're going to inhale through your nose and you're going to exhale out your mouth. Inhale deep. Exhale deep. Keep going with the breath. Breathe into peace. Inhale, and then blow it out. Awakening your intuition. Now I want you to simply take your right hand and place it on the left. Take your left thumb and put it in the center of your palm and cover it with your right thumb. Bring this at the heart. I want you to chant now Sat Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, bringing you into the truth, the stability. Do this breath work, igniting the Jupiter, the wisdom and the intuition, and then do this with the Sat Nam to create stability and direction in your life. This you can do, each of them for a minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Taking some time, in the holiday season, as we go towards the winter solstice, the veil between us and God consciousness and angels becomes thinner and thinner. This is why your intuition is pumped up. By doing something like this and calming down the tension, you can tune into a deeper truth this holiday season. Whether you don't celebrate anything or you celebrate something different than others, it doesn't matter, because it's really about nature. Nature really is sparkling right now. There really is more miracles happening. When we have the nice stability and the breath work and the intuition to notice, we can begin to see that miracles are everywhere. Come down to the Great Divine Flow and have more miracles. We're doing a winter solstice activation with a ritual and chanting and an awesome Kriya on December 21st at 7 p.m. And a really big deal is we are doing New Year's Eve. Be clear and sober and come see us at 7:30 on New Year's Eve. It goes till 12:15. There'll be a deep sound healing. There'll be socializing. I'll be explaining the numerology and astrology for the next year. We'll really hone it with meditation, and we'll chant our way into the new year. Clear and on point to be the miracle workers for ourselves and others that are in our lives. Igniting the lighthouse on New Year's Eve. I love you guys so much. Have the best day and happy holidays from the Great Divine Flow.